Loud learning. A local musician is pounding out the rhythm of the 3 R's. It's fun, and a lot of people are doing it. Eyewitness News reporter Walt Buteau with the details in this week's Street Story.
How you guys doing today? All working together like a team.
You can hear the heartbeat of the Gomes School on New Bedford South 2nd from the street. But inside you feel it echoing.
You guys got it, all right.
From empty laundry detergent tanks, plastic buckets, giant fruit cocktail cans. They are recycling sound, starting with something simple.
And hands up.
You need to do a beat.
How do I do a beat?
That's putting a phrase together, just like we talked about.
Their second grade memories are rattled too, mastering when and how to bend the bucket into the carpet, smack it on both sides, tip it over, flip it around, to the left, to the right, clap their hands, step up.
1, 2.
Together.
Awesome.
Doing the drum roll,
Let's do purple.
you get to go wild on drumming.
Hey, go crazy drum roll! Hands up.
And if you listen real close,
No.
you'll hear more than a music lesson here.
Ready? Bop, 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 bop. Awesome.
It's like writing. There's math involved. There's history involved.
Down, up, up.
You have a beginning, a middle, and an end. A complete story.
How can you play when nothing's plugged into the wall?
You have to use your imagination.
They see me come in with buckets. The first reactions are like, what? And then
Where's the controller?
Exactly. Where's the controller? Who's telling me what to do?
Hands up. Awesome. Leave your sticks in the bucket.
The best compliment he ever received was from a young man who was thinking about staying home on a Friday. He told his mom, "I can't do that today. Rick the drummer guy is going to be there." Find out more about Rick and to see this street story again, log on to our website. For the Roadshow, Walt Buteau, Eyewitness News.
All right, joining us this morning live in the studio is Rick Morin. Good morning again, Rick.
Thank you.
How did you ever get started in this?
I started playing drums when I was about 9. My dad was a professional drummer.
Okay.
And playing in groups, and then I would go out into started about 7 years ago going into schools, and it just kind of I was bringing real instruments in, but I found that didn't work as well, so I started bringing buckets, and I saw the kids really relate to them, so it was just a great thing.
I mean, honestly, like if I look at this stuff, it almost looked, when I cleaned out my garage yesterday, like the spring cleaning, like I came across buckets and things like this, the beach containers or whatever for landscaping. What's that? It looks like an exhaust.
Yeah, that's an exhaust pipe welded to a
pot.
To a pot.
To a pot.
Anything to make sound,
Talk about some of your upcoming performances.
Well, we're doing some summer camps. I'm going to be in Smarts in Attleboro. The best thing is to go to our website, which I guess it will be linked here, and to get all the information. But I'm also in a group called the Rhythm Room. That's where the engine of this is. We play professionally in theaters. People see us, and the schools hire us, corporations to go and do team building.
All right, I'm going to step aside because I might hurt myself with the exhaust pipe attached to the frying pan.
Oh, you didn't want to try anything?
No, why don't you play for us, and if there's time, and hopefully there isn't, I'll give it a try. But go ahead.
All right.
Give me a sample.
A typical thing is I'll walk into a school and I'll say, hey, a bucket, is it a real instrument? And the kids will say no, and I'll say, oh yes it is. We've got to use our imagination. So we start with movements, body movements, doing stuff like this. And I talk about putting phrases together, musical phrases, just like writing a sentence. So that would be phrase 1. Then I'll take phrase 2, and I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll say, okay, that's second phrase. Then we tie it in together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'll say, hands up. This will be our third phrase. Boom, 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 boom. And then I'll say, give me some attitude. So that would be like 3 phrases we put together. And little things. Then I'll talk about beats like you have, the bucket has different sounds if we use, really stress imagination. The center of the bucket has a nice low tone. The edge and the side. So I'll teach them a rhythm like center, edge, center, center, edge, edge, center, edge, center, center, edge, edge. And then we'll just start adding all that. And we'll talk about drum rolls. I'll do crazy drum roll where the kids will say, you got to shake your head, go, which they love. Make noise. That's what they want to do.
All right, Rick. Thanks so much for coming in. Now you can try this at home with your own kids, right?
Yeah.
But make sure you do it, at the right time of day. And maybe in the basement to start out with. But find out more information about Rick at our website, foxprovidence.com. Back to you.
All right, Patrick.